Hey, Sydney, I saw you jump in. Hi, you guys. Thanks for joining. Happy Saturday. My boys are outside and with their dad. Let's hope that that lasts. Oh, you're at Panera with my boy. Hi there. Blue Lotus. Are you Alana? I want to make sure I get everyone. Thanks for inviting followers. Thanks, Audrey. What a great day to scope, right? On my birthday. Guys, guess what? Guess what my husband got me for my birthday? Hi, Rita. Thank you so much. He got me, are you ready, girls? He got me a knife sharpener. I had a straight face. I don't know. I'm sorry. I had a straight face on that one. And then I took a shower and I came out and he was having fun sharpening all of our knives. I was really offended. I was really and totally offended. Hi, guys. Hi, everybody. Yeah, a knife sharpener, Rita. Gotta love him, right? Yeah, it was a gift to him. Yeah, I said, you know, I can get a knife sharpener any day of the week. Thanks, Aaron. How sweet, husbands. I tell you what. I know, it was very romantic. He is taking me to dinner tonight. That's, you know, that could be dangerous. So you get him a vacuum. I'm going to do the same thing to him. Yeah, knife sharpener. It's questionable. It's questionable. If you're new to me, my name is Jenny Penton. I'm a homeschooling mom of 8, and I teach women how to live beyond their to-do list and to find their identity outside of the roles that they play. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, some hair clips, right? Deb, love it. I finally got some more, you know, having my baby interrupt me yesterday was kind of great because I really got a lot done in my goals, and I'm going to encourage you to get your goals done for February and kind of show you where I'm at and all of that. So mascara, that would be perfect. Yeah, no, I doubt it. No, the real present isn't coming. I think that was it. Self-waxing, that's really nice. That's wonderful. Oh, yeah. Usually he's a really great gift giver, so that one was a little disappointing. But yeah, they're all sharp. He told me how it could. He goes, "Hey, honey, look," and he sliced a pea. I was like, you know what? Totally not inspired by that at all, or yeah, didn't care. So I'm going to go ahead and switch you around and show you what I've got going on for my goals and stuff. The sharpest knife of the drawer. You're so right. You guys are great. You guys are totally great. So anyway, here we are, and I'm ending up, I bet you're, Ellie, I bet you're just in total heaven. Here's my traveler's notebook, and hey, Angel, I am stuffed just in the beginning already and totally loving it. I've got quite a few books in there and loving it. And this is only a wide, and I realize it doesn't totally fit, but I like it. And so this is my plan books, and I have a plan book for each month. So I've got January and February, March and April and May, and then I've got my long-term goals in the back. So this is great because I pulled a lot from these that I already took the time to do and put them into my new February goals. So that was really great. So what I wanted to kind of really show you too, that Maverick Deluxe, yeah, I have the Maverick Deluxe, and I've got the extra wide, and I put 6 in mine too, and it's really delicious. So here, I didn't get to show you, but here we are today, right? Here's my Saturday where I have a full day page. And then here though, then it's Sunday, but here's where I keep the memories. This is where I keep the keepsaking, and this has really proven to be really an amazing, fun thing that really truly make these books even more of a keepsake, because I memory keep of just what we did in January that was fun and memorable. So, we did, my husband, we're self-employed, so it's easy for him to kind of take off. And on Fridays, he took us to different museums. And so it was a lot of fun. We just gallivanting around town on Fridays, going to really fun museums. So I've got pictures and we wrote all about it. And even a little tag of where we were. We were in the Lincoln Museum here. They had the time of their lives. Here's us in front of the Memorial Stadium in Nebraska, which, oh, Audrey, you know it, because guess what? I'll show you. I left room for pictures. I'm totally going to do it, Audrey. I didn't think of that until you said it. I'm doing it, totally doing it. Oh, that's so funny. I'm going to do it. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys what I've done when it's up and running. It's going to be great. Here's another one that we did. This was an air space museum that we visited, and there's my baby right there. And here's some more in front of a plane, and I wrote all about it and what we did and some of the details. This is my daughter and her soon-to-be husband with their horse, one of their horses, and their dog. And even though she was engaged on New Year's Eve, I do too. I love that pic too. I do. It's on that zip print, Erin. The Polaroid, I think it's called the Polaroid Zip. And I love it. And someone had did it on Planet Perfect Fans asking about it. I said I love it. Someone said they hate it. I don't know why they would hate it. I think it takes great pics. So, yeah, my daughter's got 3 of them, and she trains girls to ride. So yeah, on Erin, it's great. I love it. So I thought I'd put it more into here since this is still something huge that we've been working on in this month, but thought I'd put it in there too since it's a big deal and I couldn't do it in my December because it was too full. So I'm still having more room even for memory keeping where I'll put, the knife sharpener and some other pictures. So I'm going to leave that for there because I want a picture with each of my babies with me, and because we're going to go out to dinner tonight. So I'm going to make sure that I get those pictures in there, and so that'll be such a really great memory. So in February though, what I wanted to show you are the goals, which I hope you girls are getting into your February goals too, because you know what, now's the time, obviously, as it's just totally approaching. So you're never too old to set another goal or to dream another dream, and I've always loved it, and that's from C.S. Lewis. I've used this one before, and I even kind of did something like this underneath too. So I think what's important for your goals, remember, is that you can do everything as a goal. I mean, in terms of stuff that you want to accomplish in this month. So yeah, good, Ellie. And you can pull from, work on it. It's oh, I'm so excited, Rita. I'm so excited, and I can't wait to hear how it works. I cannot wait. So I pulled from some of those long-term goals in the back, and I was slipping them. Oh, thank you so much. And I put them in here. So it was really fun. It's fun to do this. So I have some homeschooling goals, and let's see, what was this? Why do I have this here? Oh, I want to switch this. Hi, Faith. For homeschooling, what we've done, because we're unschoolers, but this is really fun, and I'm going to keep this brief because it's not a homeschooling scope, but in my goals, what I love to do is that, we'll do, let's see, it's studying around the world. So I'll pick a fun country, or they'll tell me a country that they want to do. And it's on my blog if anyone's interested, if I have any homeschoolers. But one year we did Italy, and that was really fun because that's my heritage on my mom's side. And so we were able, what we do is we'll draw the country, and we eat the food, we do a craft, we learn a little bit of the language. Hi, Monica. Oh, Netherlands. I would love to. We'll have to study the Netherlands, what we'll tell you do, and get some tips from you too about the country. So, what we did Ireland, and we did China, and we've done Chinese lanterns. We even did yes, I knew you homeschool. We did what are the cookies? The fortune cookies. We made homemade fortune cookies and put things inside. We did Mexico. We made homemade piñatas. I have a girlfriend who's Mexican, so she was teaching us all this different language. Portugal. If you homeschool, you could study that. How fun is that? And you really run the whole gamut of a whole bunch of different, studies within one and studying one country. So I thought it's really been fun for us, and that's what we love to do. So And you know, here we're hitting dead on in winter. And when you homeschool, even if you don't, it's just boring. It can get so boring and so dead. And right after dinner, we all kind of stare at each other and we're like, now what? You know what I mean? And it's dark out. And if I don't have any kind of structure and routine, oh, you didn't do homeschooling there. If we don't have any kind of structure or routine, it really can get to the best of me. And also, I'm noticing I don't get out of the house very much because it's cold, so I don't want to get out. And so I'm all inside. You know, really, I'm starting to get depressed. I'm like, I got to get out of here with or without you guys. I'm leaving because I've got to get out of this house. And not to mention, I'm in a rental home, so it's not even, you know, so goals up the rear is my point on what I plan to do about this. So you around again. Yes, well-rounded children. So we're going to study Greece this time and maybe even do Japan. And I even got down, because you know how I'm with details. If you're going to set a goal, oh, it's so true. They get crazy. Mine's listening to Bruno Mars at 10 o'clock at night, blaring from YouTube on our TV. And I just was like, you know what? I am so over this now. I want you guys outside playing skipping rope. So, me too, Audrey. Me too. I would have done a lot better homeschooled. So I write down the details. So see, that would be fun. And so here I get detailed on what I want to do with that country. And so details are very, very important. Don't just set a goal. Get super, super strategic and detailed. So then, of course, you know, Valentine's Day, I've got it completely planned, from the breakfast to a craft, and that's on a Sunday. So my hubby will be here, to fun food, to the dessert, and all of the fun stuff I want to do. So, you know, get excited about it and what you can introduce to them and what could be fun to do on that day. And then you'll be totally organized. It's already here. So then when the day comes where you're going to actually execute it, when Valentine's Day comes, you know exactly what you're doing. You had it all thought out, well planned out, and done. So that's what, yeah, I'll have my knife ready, that's for sure. So I have that down. I have activities for winter. I know the watercolor pages are outstanding. I'm loving the watercolor. You guys need to do it too. I wrote down library, get to the library, go to Barnes & Noble with the kids, go get bagels at Panera and bring some school books, do Starbucks, go to the library and Starbucks, do park on a mild day, do movie marathons like, you know, Back to the Future, do ice skating, do bowling. And there's movie days that are cheaper on Tuesdays, maybe doing that. So all of this is so vital, just so for my sanity. I feel better. Like when you write stuff down, when you sense a problem, or let's say that you were big, huge. Hi, Jen. Oh, well, we're talking just about my February goals, so you didn't miss too much. But you know, when you get struck with, like, you ever as a mom, do you get all crazy one day and you just snap, and you're just, because of things that kind of can build up and all of that. Well, it happens to me, okay? Hi, Nani. And I loved seeing your scope the other day, because I love it when I get to see what you guys look like for the first time, and I just think you're cuter than ever, so that was very fun. And I'm like, oh, that's what, she is cute. So I just love watching your guys' scopes too. You guys are inspiring as well. So anyway, the details, I just dive into my planner. This is therapy for me. I'm like, okay, I snapped. What do you do if plans change? Do you cross it off? No, I don't. And with goals, it's going to be different anyways, because I'll just transfer what I don't do to the next month. So that's no biggie. But I tell you, it's a great big stress reliever. As moms, we really can get like stressed and built up, and give me some hearts if if it's you too, okay? Because I get stressed, and I had a meltdown not too long ago, like last week, where I snapped, and my kids were like, wow. And I was like, yeah, I don't know what it is either, but I'm going to go with it, because there's a lot of things going wrong in here. It's kind of like where you've let things go. You let things go and all of that. Well, this is when you dive in and you change it. You know, when I look back, because this isn't written as a journal. This is written as my planner of what my intent was, what I wanted to do. Whether or not I really did go to the library is no big deal to me. If I looked back and said, oh, you really didn't go to the library, did you? You know what I mean? Because it's not a journal, to me, I'm not looking for that credibility on there. You know what I mean? This is more my life, my planner, what my intents are and my goals. And I'm telling you, 90% of the time, it's getting done. The memory portion in the back is more of that. And I have a journal in my TN, my spiritual TN that I've showed you, that does that too. So anyways, that's why that is not a big deal to me, whether or not I accomplish that or not. Because if I didn't, I move it over, and looking back, it's okay, because it's my planner and my intent. So, but yeah, it's therapy. I dive in. I'm like, wow, some things are going wrong and awry in this household and what's going on. So I dive in my planner and I start to get strategic, and I start to plan and think of ways I can change that feeling in me. Like, why is it that when my kids are doing this and this is getting out of control, I'm having feelings like this? So then I'll dump it out and say, okay, I need to make sure that they're up and that they're doing this, and that way our house runs smoothly, and let's discuss this together. And anyway, that's how I do it. Because do you still do? Yes, I do. And then I'll add to it during the week. um yeah, in a minute, do the best we can. Exactly. That's yes, yes, yes. And so exactly. I'm gonna more time here. So anyway, this is great, where if you foresee a problem or you're snapping and you're seeing how maybe your house is not functioning the way you want it to, or the kids are behaving in a way that you want to change or help or guide along, this is a great place to put all of that. You know, as a mom, you need a place to be able to say, okay, I need to change some things. This stage, this season, what's going on, I'm seeing this going this way, I want to turn it around, turn this boat around quick. So that's what I do, and it's great therapy because it changes things, and that's what I love. So I also have some other things for homeschooling, and I got real strategic about it, and I plan on coming back around and finding science experiments to do for fun in the afternoon, that I'll be writing those things down, art, and other different things that I want to introduce to them on these wintry afternoons. So oh, good. Have a blast in here and just use it. I have my blog, IG Meals, and my YouTube. So this is all personal and business. So I make sure that this is all detailed out and perfect for me to know where to turn when I want for my goals. I can now pull from them. Same with, I missed some stuff. This too, my book reads. I like to read a book a week. I'm also going to be starting to do a little bit of some reviews, kind of like my Rita does. So I love it when we do book reviews. Also, weight and body. I really am getting down to the nitty gritty of this. I know that I talked to you guys about the Gabriel method, and I really, really love it. I'm spinning you around because I think contact to contact is good. But that Gabriel method, I'm still at the tail end because I have a tendency to hop books. And get to juicy parts and then move on. But I'm going to go back to it because I swear to you, for this year, for February, I'm definitely doing it. For February, I hate diets. I always hated it. I'm always one of those women that like hover around that, you know, that between the 10 and 15 overweight mark. And oh, yes, book reviews are great. And I really want to get to the thing about it is that we all really have a lot of times your emotional health is very, very important. And we cannot overlook the importance of emotional health because it affects your weight, it affects your skin. So instead of trying to control food all the time, it's vital that we understand and know that our emotional health plays a big, huge part. And I really want to get to that. And you know, if you haven't heard of this, I'm not going to get into it in this scope, but next time I will. It's called EFT. It's Emotional Freedom Technique. If you guys ever feel like you get stuck, or there is some people in your life that have caused things, yes, Nani, the Emotional Freedom Technique is like a acupuncture that you do some tapping, and it helps release and validate you and release things that are getting you stuck. Your emotional health is vital, and I tell you, we cannot stuff these feelings. And the older I get, the more I know. And the more different things pop up in your life, the more I understand the importance of it. So sometimes we go towards food because, you know, our mom said this, so now we're going to go eat that. Or let's say, you know, a good friend now is not a friend anymore. And so now we're you know, there's lots of different things. You can binge eat. I mean, there's just tons of things that it's good to work through. So EFT is good. I'm a huge fan of Dr. McCullough, and I trust him. That's the thing. So I'm always going to him for that, and that's actually how I was first introduced. So it's true. And so doing EFT and getting through it and crying in the shower, that's another good thing to do too. Just get it out, okay? Then when you are out with your family, then you're okay. But sometimes you just got to let it out. So I'm really writing that down, and I'm focusing on that this month of really looking through that Gabriel method again and understanding of really working through my journal and using that as an aid to help me with anything that might get me stuck, you know, because we're all vulnerable to that. So, that's what I had written down completely. Also, too, I'm a big cod liver oil person. I will do a scope on that, Audrey. I will. So, these are the things that I am huge on, okay? I love Dr. Mercola, MERCOLA, drmercola.com. You know, it varies for how many goals I plan, and because these have about 64 pages, I have more than enough. So this one's going to be kind of huge because I just have so many goals I have this month. I do the Norwegian, I'm going to totally forget. I will put that on I will come back and tell you what I use. But I do cod liver oil every day. Let me tell you something. This thing is like a miracle to me. It gets rid of, because it reduces inflammation. If you ever have like an onset of like you feel like you're having arthritis or your joints are sore or whatever, I'm telling you, this will change your life. Cod liver oil every day. I give it to my children, me. Also, my vitamins, I do a probiotic and vitamin D3. Oh, seriously? Because I don't know if you can do Amazon or anything, but cod liver oil, I do get mine on Amazon. It's like $25 for a pretty nice sized jar. And this, honestly, I've had tooth pain, and it completely takes it away. And it's phenomenal. It has reversed decay, everything. It's along with eating well. This is amazing. So, which is really a miracle of cod liver oil, is I went on the HCG diet one time. This was years ago. It's like $25 for it. Have you guys ever heard of the HCG, where you totally eliminate all fat? Anyway, found out that was the hugest mistake of my life, because fats are vital for your health. Well, I already had kind of a compromised tooth, and I really, Dennis and me, I was so young and naive, and they did away with they were giving me root canals and nothing even hurt. So anyway, I have these compromised teeth, and I take a good 2 tablespoons a day. And because I nurse, that's why. I have, right now, I've got like 8 goal pages right now, front and back. So I had this tooth pain. I didn't even understand or connect the dots. And I was on a no-fat diet. It was like 500 calories a week. I was really super skinny, but I was in total pain. So what I did is it is disgusting, but I don't care. I'll eat like a chip with it afterwards if I have to, but I'm going to get it down. And I took like 5 tablespoons. I went off the diet, started taking 5 tablespoons of cod liver oil a day, and the tooth pain completely went away. So, and if I ever feel jointy, like my knees are stiff or something, I take that just shows that I'm off on the cod liver oil. So I just start taking that, and it's gone. It is fishy, yeah, but who cares? And also I've got this autoimmune disease in my eye called uveitis. Got it when I was like 23. I can't even tell that I have it because I use cod liver oil. It blurs my vision with like clouds, and like it looks cloudy in my eyes. Not anymore, because I take cod liver oil. It reduces inflammation in the body. I'm telling you, girls, take it. It's in my goals to make sure that I do and hold myself accountable. So that's why I have it in there. So then I told you I got into, well, probably. I have a hard time swallowing coconut oil. That's one thing I just can't do. I literally will puke it back up. I can't. But I do use it externally, cod liver oil. I do use it like crazy on my skin, on my hair, on my feet. And we use it in our popcorn, in our cooking. I know, so true. So anyway, these are my goals for my business and for me, because you can't forget that. And then again, here's my health, and I got real detailed on what that means, whether it be tea, how I want kind of a routine better for at night, even for my babies, for their health, and what we're going to be doing in teeth and their medicine, and not more vitamins, not medicine. and stuff like that. So here I've got that, and I'm still not done. I still plan on diving in some more, and I may even just leave it and dive into my day and come back to it when I think of more. So that's my February, where I've got my goals on track. So then what I'll do is I'll just pull from it and I'll put it into my days. And that's what I did my whole January, is you just kind of pull from those January goals and you put them in here. Same with my birthday, okay? I had planned what I wanted to do, and it's within what I'm doing today. So it's kind of like you've really planned your life and you want it. And, you know, you almost work on, you work on, I have found this over the years, when you plan this detailed and you're a visionary for your life, you really go on automatic pilot, and you almost don't even need to adhere to those goals because of the details you put down. You are already doing them because it's just ingrained in your brain. You're on automatic pilot. You have put so much thought into your life and you're mapping out. I can't believe it either, that you're really on automatic pilot of going forward and doing great. So anyway, guys, that is my February. I'll be back with some more stuff on the health stuff and EFT, because emotional health is so vital for us. You know, it just is. We can never ignore it, ever. And we want to be on top of that. Yeah, yeah, I know, Rita, and I do. Sometimes it's hard to even admit that you do, but I do. I mean, everybody does. Everybody does. And the EFT definitely helps keep you emotionally well. Lobster sounds really good. We're gonna go to the Cheesecake Factory, so lobster for dinner. But anyway, love you guys. I'm gonna go, and love you, Rita, and I will talk to you guys Monday. So bye, you guys. Thank you.